Going through cancer treatment can be an extremely stressful time. Add this on top of an already fast-paced day-to-day life can sometimes feel overwhelming. We can't fully control all of the stressors in our lives, but we do have some control over how we choose to respond to these stressors. Mindfulness practices during and after cancer treatment have been shown to have many benefits: reduced pain, fatigue, anxiety, depression, and fear of recurrence, and improved sleep. There has also been evidence that practicing mindfulness may both enhance your immune system and help to reduce high levels of stress hormones in your body. The evidence also shows that the above results are better with increased practice, so a commitment to regular practice is important. In this video, we are going to practice a mindfulness technique using breath awareness. I want to remind you that the purpose of this short practice is not to have a completely calm and quiet mind. Rather, our intent with this practice is to do your best to focus your awareness on the present moment. As you go through the practice, I invite you to observe any thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations as they come up. Our intent is not to judge what we notice, but rather to simply observe. Finally, during this practice, your mind is very likely going to wander, and that's okay. Every time you notice your brain wandering off into other thoughts or just completely zoning out, I invite you to simply notice the wandering and then bring your focus back to the present practice. Let's begin. In this video, we are going to focus on a mindfulness practice called diaphragmatic breathing. This practice will take approximately 3 minutes, but if this feels right for you, I welcome you to continue for a longer duration, either on your own or by repeating this video. To begin with, I invite you to find a place where you can either sit or lie down comfortably. You may choose to use blankets or pillows to set up your space. If it feels safe for you to do so, I invite you to close your eyes. Another option is to gently focus on an object in front of you. Now I invite you to bring your hands into one of 3 places. You can place them relaxed by your sides or on your lap. You can place one hand on your upper chest and one near the bottom of your lower ribs. Or you can place both hands on your lower ribs, one on either side. Let's begin by taking slow and relaxed breaths in and out. Take your time and notice where you feel the breath in your body. Notice how much your hands are being moved by the breath and which hands are being moved by the breath. Repeat this for a few more breaths. As you continue to breathe in, I invite you to visualize the movement of the breath into those lower ribs, either where both hands are placed or one hand. If you can imagine in this space, almost like a balloon filling with air 360 degrees, front to back and side to side as you breathe in. As you exhale gently, imagine this balloon slowly getting smaller. Let's repeat that breath a few more times, using that visual of the balloon in the lower ribs. As you breathe in, that balloon expands and opens as your rib cage widens. And as you gently exhale, that balloon comes smaller. Breathing in and out. If you noticed that more of your breath is in the upper chest or the upper hand, I invite you to see if you can bring some focus of the breath into the lower ribs. This is the area where our diaphragm lives, And ideally, we would like to initiate the breath into those lower ribs and belly first. And as that balloon fills with air, it brings it up into that upper hand or the top of the chest. If you're having difficulty with this, that's okay. We simply want to see if we can bring some awareness into where the breath is, and if we can bring it down into the area where you have your diaphragm. Finally, let's change our awareness into the length of the breath. As you breathe in, count how long this takes, how many seconds your in-breath, and count the number of seconds of your out-breath. Was your inhale or your exhale longer than the other, or were they about the same? If your out-breath was shorter than the inhale, see if you can lengthen that exhale to match the same length of time as the inhale. Or if your exhale was the same or longer as your inhale, can you make that exhale 1 second longer than the inhale? All the while continuing to begin that breath in the lower ribs and belly. Breathing in and breathing out. This is the end of our 3-minute diaphragmatic breathing practice. If you'd like to continue, I invite you to continue until it feels right to stop. Or if you'd like some assistance, I invite you to repeat this practice again. Be well.